Welcome back, everyone. I'll be too honest, not much to talk about today, but a quick wrestling update before we look over the wild weekend ahead next weekend. So without further ado, let's get ready to rumble.
I love it when you watch me sing. You spin me around so I can breathe. It's only safe for you and me. I know you won't let me OD. And if I finally die in peace, just wrap my body in these sheets and pour out the gasoline. It don't mean much to me.
Episode, we have the finals on each Raw and SmackDown for King and Queen of the Ring to see who will be going to the actual PLE to face off for the crown. And for the men's Raw King of the Ring finals, it's going to be Gunther versus Jey Uso, and that's actually tonight as I'm recording this. But my prediction stays as I think Gunther beats Jey Uso once again. It could go the other way because, WWE just loves Jey Uso now. I'm not saying I hate him, but I think this is Gunther's crown to win, and I think he'll be taking on whoever's in the SmackDown, which the men's SmackDown King of the Ring finals are Tama Tonga versus Randy Orton. And I'm going to be honest here, I had Randy Orton beforehand, but I think Tama Tonga's going to win. I think Bloodline's going to get involved, and I think through those distractions, I think he's going to win. And I think, once again, WWE's going to screw over Randy Orton of getting a big achievement in his career this late into his career. But switching over to the women's side now, the women's Raw Queen of the Ring finals will be Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky. And my prediction stays as it was. I think Lyra's had a very good run. This is the start of her main roster run, and she's getting this far in the Queen of the Ring. Did not really see this coming, but I have Io Sky winning. I have her putting down Lyra Valkyria. Not easily, but at the same time, it won't take her much time. And I'll have her advancing to King and Queen of the Ring PLE. As for the SmackDown side of the women's bracket, we have Nia Jax versus Bianca Belair deciding who will be going to King and Queen of the Ring PLE. And I was wrong, guys. I said Tiffany would win the entire thing. She got eliminated by Bianca Belair. It was a big upset. And I was expecting WWE to maybe pull some strings for Tiffany, but after all these rumors coming out about Tiffany Stratton, I'm not surprised they went with the safe option here with Bianca Belair. And also, Nia Jax, I don't think she should have beat Jade Cargill, but at the same time, I don't think we should have had Bianca versus Jade this early. I feel like that's a WrestleMania-worthy match, so them being tag team partners and facing off wouldn't have really made sense. So I think the right decision here was Nia, but I have Bianca Belair winning this matchup and facing Io Sky at the PLE, which will be this upcoming Saturday. And moving here to AEW, we have Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta, the old Brotherhood from the Best Friends. They're facing off at Double or Nothing, and I think this is going to be a very entertaining match. I think Orange Cassidy has been top of the card for a while now, and Trent Beretta has always just kind of been in that tag team slot with Chuck. But I think this is going to be a great match. I think the in-ring work will be great. Obviously, the storytelling has been top-notch in this whole story going on about the betrayal of the Best Friends from Trent Beretta. But in the end, I do have Trent Beretta winning this one and solidifying himself as an actual single star. I think Orange Cassidy can more than enough put him over, and I think it will put him over. And Orange Cassidy is always going to stay like a great single star because that's just the kind of wrestler that Orange Cassidy is. But in the end, I do have Trent Beretta winning here. As for our last topic of the day, I told you this was a short episode. Where has Keith Lee been? Keith Lee has not been featured on TV for AEW whatsoever, and when he has, I think his last match that was actually taken seriously was against Samoa Joe for the ROH title. And Samoa Joe just ended his AEW title reign. So, what is going on? He hasn't been on in multiple months, and when he is, it's always either he squashes someone and then goes off TV for another month, or he just has a storyline build-up which we never get the conclusion to. I think he has to have his match against Swerve Strickland first, but at the same time, I do think there's some suspicion going around that he could go to WWE. And go back to WWE, excuse me. And that'd be great for him. WWE doesn't really need him. Put him in NXT for a little bit like you did last time, and then take him up to the main roster this time, actually do something right with him. But I think it could be a good get for WWE, but at the same time, I feel like AEW is where he's supposed to be. It's just the fact that they won't use him. And leaving such a good talent like Keith Lee just sitting there is almost disgraceful to watch. I mean, Tony Khan talked about it time and time again. I don't think he is a good owner or booker for AEW, but at the same time, he's stuck in that position. So we just have to watch as this monstrosity unfolds. But I think Keith Lee could go to WWE, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to his eventually match against Swerve Strickland whenever that happens for the AEW World title. So, yeah. Sadly, that'll be all for us this week. Don't worry, those will be back next week with the newest wrestling news from WWE and AEW. As always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week on Chair Shot Wrestling.